Thank you for that this morning. Chrissy, I'd like to point out I'm wearing a tie today. You criticised me about 4 years ago because I wasn't wearing one at the Gold Coast, so I did listen. Matsa Resources, we're ASX listed, of course, and our code's MAT. Thank you this morning for coming to see my presentation, and Jackson and the team for delivering a really great conference this week. The company itself, MAT is the code. We are Perth-based. We've got about 412 million shares out on issue, and really our claim to fame is we have 886,000 ounces of gold in our Lake Carey gold project at an average grade of 2.4 grams. It's a very high grade for an average resource, and we're absolutely proud of it. Company itself is owned by Australian shareholders and some German shareholders. In fact, our largest shareholder is Deutsche Balaton, part of the Sparta Group, and I'm number 2 shareholder in the company. And I like to point that out, that I've got skin in the game, and I've certainly got the correct focus of delivering shareholder wealth. We call ourselves a gold company with a twist of lithium, and we're quite serious about that. We do believe that we are a two-pronged company, gold assets and Thai assets, and I'll talk about both assets in a little bit of detail as we go forward this morning. WA is our hometown, Perth. Kalgoorlie, 240 kilometres northeast of Kalgoorlie, is our Lake Carey gold project, our flagship project. And in Thailand, we are running from Phuket all the way up to Kanchanaburi, east of Bangkok. This is the drilling that we're doing at Fortitude North. We in fact finished this drilling about 2 weeks ago, and we're starting to get assays coming through right now. Reason I've got a smile on my face this morning, I am smiling, is that we've got assay results coming for another 5 holes, and that should be released prior to market opening this morning, and we've got those announcements in this presentation. Further drilling at Fortitude North, we're very excited about that drilling, and if you haven't got it that we're excited, here's another picture. Absolutely love it. Project itself, Lake Carey, 450 square kilometres. It is 100% Matsa owned, very few royalties on it, and within this project we have 3 granted mining leases. We've got 2 operational mines that are currently in care and maintenance. Our Fortitude gold mine, where we did a trial pit, in fact 3 small trial pits in 2018, produced 10,000 ounces. That really gave us a confidence that the gold is certainly in situ, and it is where we expect it to be. Red October underground mine that we bought off Saracen Minerals, 2016. It's been completely in care and maintenance, completely dry, all the way down for 600 metres. That is mine ready for whenever we choose to re-enter that. Devon Pit, subject of a joint venture agreement with our friends Linden Gold Alliance, who are doing a fantastic job at the moment in preparing that pit for mining operations to commence 30th of June next year. 886,000 ounces at 2.4 grams per tonne. This is what we proudly boast. It does not include Fortitude North, where we're currently drilling. The Fortitude gold mine, as I said, this is mine ready. We've completed a pre-feasibility, or in fact a scoping study there in 2020. It is 2 years old, but the costs are probably not too distant from where it is in relation to the gold price. At $2,400 gold per ounce, this project would make approximately $90 million positive cash flow. If we insert the current gold price of circa $3,000 an ounce, this project will make $200 million positive cash flow. It just needs a home for its ore, and this is what we're addressing. Devon Pit, as I said, this is subject to a 50-50 non-recourse joint venture with Linden Gold Alliance. We are the free carried partner. $40 million positive cash flow at $2,400 gold. If we put today's gold prices in, we expect this to come close to $70 million in positive cash flow. Interestingly, this mine produces 300,000 tonnes of ore at 4.86 grams per tonne. So this mine will be completed in 6 months of operation. $70 million in 6 months. It's a hell of a mine. It's fantastic. Fortitude North, Fortitude North is about 6 kilometres of the Fortitude gold, north of the Fortitude gold mine. We can see some of the assays that we've been getting there this year, some of the results. 19 metres at 3.7 grams per tonne. Last week we released the newer grades, 19 metres at 2.78 grams per tonne. These are from about 100 metres down hole, probably about 80 metres from below surface, so it's very open pittable. They're absolutely fantastic grades, I'm sure you'll agree. The actual mineralised zone is 1.7 kilometres long right now, and we have been focusing on the northern end of the actual mineralised zone of the proposed pit. We thought the pit closed at this area, so when we were starting to get results that you can see up there where we thought there wasn't any gold, we were absolutely delighted. So this mineralised zone is open to the north, it is also open to the south, it is open to the east. And in fact, with this drilling that we released a week or so ago, the actual width of this pit is 250 metres. We had an economic geologist have a look at this, and he confirmed our views that Fortitude North is a multi-episodic event, a hydrothermal system. So what we're seeing is the gold's been placed in situ over several times, and that's why we're seeing this higher grade ore over these thicknesses. What we're about to present this morning to the ASX just prior to the market opening is some new results that we just got in. And we're really pleased and really excited to see these. 14 metres at 3.4 grams per tonne and 35 metres at 3 grams. We think these are absolutely massive results for an open pit potential mine. What's more interesting, that's the same hole. So in fact, we've got a 47 metre aggregated result here. Absolutely fantastic for an open pit. You'll see further down our lesser results, 7 metres at 2 grams and 21 metres at 1.7 grams. Again, extremely economic, extremely exciting. This confirms our view Fortitude North has got a real strong potential to be plus 1 million ounces, if not multi-million ounces. Some wiser people, some wiser geologists than me certainly are liking it to the Anglo Gold Ashanti Sunrise Dam gold mine, and it's certainly starting to have the hallmarks. The complexity, the stockwork and vein work certainly looks like that. So we're very excited. We'll continue drilling here for the next 6 months. So in Australia, this is our focus, Fortitude North. We hope to continue presenting results like this. We are expecting another 5 holes, assays from another 5 holes in the next week or so. We can only dream of what they might look like. I will turn our attention to the second prong, the twist of lithium. It's Thailand based. We made a decision as a company about 18 months ago that what we need to do is get a second string to our bow. We thought gold at the time was a little bit quiet. We were wrong, certainly exciting now in my opinion. But we decided to look for lithium, and we landed in Thailand. We have a presence of some 12 years in Thailand. We have an office in Sukhumvit Road, Pacific Place in Bangkok. We have our managing directors, we have our geologists, all local citizens of Thailand, but they've all been to Australia many times. What's very interesting is we have focused on the western boundary, neighbouring Myanmar, or Burma previously, and the granite belts there where there was extensive historical tin mining, and we looked for lithium. Lo and behold, we have actually found 5 areas that are not only prospective for lithium, but have lithium occurrences. So what we did is we have applied for just under 2,000 square kilometres of tenements in Thailand, keeping in mind special prospecting licences are a maximum of 16 square kilometres. So it's an immense amount of work to apply for those tenements. We have lodged them with the Department of Primary Industries and Mining in Thailand, DPIM, and we are advancing some of those to grant in the near future. We're expecting some tenements to be granted next month. June, perhaps July. There always might be some delays. We've got drill rigs ready to go, and that's where we'll be attacking first. Kanchanaburi, our pink panther. Panthers are an animal that occurs in Thailand. They're a very exciting animal, and our geologists are very excited to call all our prospects panther. So we've got pink panther, spotted panther, black panther, and rose panther to the south. Kanchanaburi itself, we have seen pegmatites outcropping. What we have done is we have taken samples from those pegmatites. We have taken those samples, hand-delivered personally by Pascal and myself, 20 kilogram samples in suitcases to Yongxing Special Materials company in China, and they analysed the samples. They confirmed, as we knew, that they were lepidolite. They were in fact high-grade lepidolite, 2.5% whole of rock. This is not just a little specimen of the element, it's actual whole of rock average grade. And they confirmed that the lepidolite that is produced in Thailand is easily and properly processable through their existing mills that are currently processing 1.2 million tonnes of lepidolite ore grading 0.6 grams per tonne each year. Yongxing last year made $1.3 billion Australian profit from their lepidolite mines, and they are beginning to get a little bit low on their ore. So they are turning to Matsa to hopefully do an off-take agreement with us for us to supply their Chinese operations with ore. Ratchaburi, which is slightly to the south of Kanchanaburi, we have found another lithium occurrence zone that is polylithonite rather than lepidolite. What was very interesting is when we brought the samples to Yongxing, we also brought with us some polylithonite, not just lepidolite, and they confirmed that the polylithonite from Ratchaburi was also processable through their mill and also was of an impressive grade. What we brought to them, the lithium was 4.5% lithium oxide. So again, high grade. This is all potential DSO product. Phang, which is further to the south, just north of Phuket. This is the first discovery that we had of lithium. Again, this is lepidolite. Again, this has been tested by Yongxing and confirmed that it is easily processable through their mill. This is a high-grade DSO product that would go straight into their mill. You may recognise the province Phang. Our friends, Paul Locke, who runs Pan Asia, have also got some interesting lithium results from their work in Phang, just north of Phuket, and they're probably the frontiers in Thailand of lithium. There's two companies that are looking at lithium in Thailand. That's Matsa and Pan Asia. Pan Asia have got a good 12 months ahead of us, and they're probably proving our concept. Tenements can and are being granted. Lithium is real in Thailand. We're just following up with Pan Asia's success. The actual samples that we have got, I sadly did not bring any with me, but we've got all these photographs in our booth, and I'm happy to go through them all. These are the actual results that we got from the sample preparation in Thailand. Suffice to say that our Rose Panther came in at 5.91% and Pink Panther came in at 4.04% lithium. As typical, I've run out of time. We've got all this information at the booth and we welcome any questions. Happy to answer them. Thank you very much for your time this morning.